Here in the second division, Jairo serves to Nicolas. Sorry, Nicolas serves to Jairo, that is. Warriors have the serve first. I think I said that, Stu. I apologize.
Apologize for what? They're both on the court. You did a great job, Andrew.
To the fans.
2-3 more years.
The fans at home.
2-3 more years, you'll have it down perfect.
There's a serve by Nicolas. We begin. Backhand to the inside. Nice catch off the sidewall. Back there at the 11. Jairo makes the stop overhead. There's the backhand. Caught by Nicolas. Rebote forehand. Powered at the 8 line and passing. Nicolas on the rebote. Makes the save. Jairo cuts it off. Costado. 2-wall opens and it scores for Jairo.
So why we're sitting back here in astonishment is that Jairo doesn't throw many of those. We push him to throw it. We push him to throw this kill shot. He's in his 40s, been playing for 20 years professionally, and he doesn't throw a lot of them. He's risk averse. But that one scored beautifully. Literally every player in the back is smiling right now. Well done, Jairo. Except, of course, Nicolas.
Nicolas back beyond the 13 line, hard throw. Passing Jairo, he looks for the rebote, lays it up to the inside. Nicolas attacking, runs under it. Costado inside, scooped by Jairo. Jairo inside placement. Nicolas let it pass and could not save the rebote. 2 quick points for Jairo of the Devils.
Nicolas had to know there was no way he was going to throw 2 back-to-back. I mean, that would be a hell of a game plan if you think about it. Here's something that I never throw. I'm going to throw it twice. But that one just died coming off the back wall. Nicolas had really no play on it.
Rebote forehand, power to the inside, caught off the sidewall. Here's Nicolas. From the 10 line, he passes. Forehand rebote to the inside, picked up on the bounce by Nicolas. There's the backhand, stopped by Jairo. Forehand rebote, stays inside. Jairo runs under it, backhand. A softer touch, Nicolas, leaping catch. Not gonna let that ball pass. Rebote forehand to the outside. Nicolas takes off, gets there, winds up a forehand. Low and hard, scoop by Jairo. Forehand rebote, off his footing. Back to the forehand of Jairo. Jairo, drop shot to the inside. 2 bounces, that scores. 3rd point for Jairo.
Jairo's done an excellent job so far of maintaining control of the pace of the game. Also landing some shots that I'm just not used to seeing. Very well done.
I mean, 2 Costados that scored in a drop shot and mixing it up nicely. One to the inside, one's a 2-wall, and the drop shot to the inside of the court as well. As one drops right in the corner. Tough save by Jairo, sliding on a knee. Gets it into the backcourt. Nicolas winds it up, whips it inside. Jairo got there before the second bounce. Catch by Nicolas, back there at the 10. He launches it. Wall-to-wall from the left side. Out to the rebote. Save by Jairo. Nicolas rebote, cut off. Here's Jairo again. Another 2-wall. That one's too low. Caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Nicolas gets his first point.
Now, if we were to ask Jairo about that, he'd say, that's why I don't do it. It's one of those things. You have to have the ability to throw it, which he does, the confidence to throw it, which he sometimes does, and to know when to throw it. That was a good time to throw it.
Sidearm serve. That is an ace. Crossing the sidewall to score. That's a 2nd point for Nicolas. Jairo gets up to this one before it crosses. There's the backhand. Stopped overhead. Nicolas from the 10. Lobs it out of play. Rebote forehand. Played to the inside. Cut off by Nicolas. Backhand. Comes shooting out. Jairo's there. Nicolas now passing on the return. Jairo. Rebote coming up the middle. Stopped overhead. Nicolas with the leaping grab. Backhand. Launching in the corner. Rebote forehand coming up the middle, clearing the overhead screen. Robote left side by Jairo, stays inside, good control. There's Nicolas on the 2-wall.
So
it
beautiful.
opens and scores. What a shot by Nicolas. We're tied up 3-3.
The closer you are to the sidewall, the more difficult it is to play balls off of the sidewall. It's one thing if you have an angle, but look at this. He's right next to the sidewall. He just caroms it off of the sidewall there. That's called the costado 2-wall. The costado is the throw, that shoulder level throw. Beautifully done by Nicolas.
Fault under serve, came up short of the 4-line. Second serve coming up. Whoa, floating serve handled there by Jairo. Backhand on the wall. Nicolas comes down with the ball. Robote forehand, fire to the inside. Nice throw. Robote played to pass. Jairo lunges back forward, just lays it up. Nicolas takes off. Has it in the middle of the court. Costado right up the middle. Stepped on the bounce by Jairo. Jairo whips it inside. That's scooped. Nicolas, the 2-wall. Not enough on it. Jairo tracks it down. High 3-wall. Lands in. Nicolas looking for it on the Robote. Plays it inside, and it scores. 4 in a row for Nicolas. He comes back, and he now leads 4-3.
I don't know where he is, but Williams is definitely in the building somewhere.
You heard him, man.
I heard him.
Look at this. Perfect positioning.
Beautiful throw by Jairo. Look at Nicolas. Spots it beautifully. Passes Jairo to the inside. Game of inches.
That serve scores. The ace brings it to 5-3. It's a possible set point for Nicolas.
Nicolas has got a great serve. He last season it was when he was covering for Inaki. Had a lot of play on that serve. Crossed the sidewall beautifully. Jairo not one to be aced frequently.
No, these serves are really dropping low when they make contact with the sidewall, more than we're used to seeing. With that serve kicked up, Jairo makes the catch. Backhand inside, right to Nicolas.
Yeah, it is odd to see the ball take movement like that.
Nicolas stops it up there at the 8. Powerful backhand, right in the corner. Robote, high to the inside. Nicolas advancing on it, cuts it off. This one drops right in the corner, comes shooting out. Tough save. Nicolas, 2-wall. Oh, that's not enough. Jairo gets there. Jairo, low and hard inside. That will score. That extends the set here. 4 points now for Jairo. Still possible set point for Nicolas.
Again, you are the stat master, and I don't know what the frequency is, but Jairo catching that ball to the outside right here and scoring consistently when he makes that catch when it's thrown against him has to be pretty high. That's his weapon.
Yeah. Now, he elevated the 3-wall in the point prior and gave it away, and that time he just threw it as hard as he could and blasted it by him.
We saw that earlier in practice with CRB, and it's like, man, not against that guy.
No.
He gave it to Jairo, and it came back fast.
Powerful serve taken off the sidewall. Here's Nicolas. Robote forehand. Power to the inside. Stopped overhead. Nicolas from the 10. Backhand kicking in the corner. Robote laid up. Nicolas takes off from the costado. Hard to the inside. Jairo, clean miss. Robote. Oh, that comes up short. That hit the pad. Point. And set. Nicolas takes it 6-4. 2 minutes. Come back and play set 2.
You got to say that Nicolas works so hard. Both players playing really good highlight, very focused. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings players cage. You'll see Jairo, one of the players that prefers not to undo his cesta in between. We have some players that do it, that untie their cesta in between every point. Jairo, if he has a good tie, will keep that cesta tied on between sets. That's not something you see very common.
It's a nice looking tie too. It's very neatly done.
Very symmetrical.
Yeah, I think that's the word.
Yeah, the symmetry associated with it.
Some guys just kind of wrap it, but it's very, not a crease in that cinta, huh?
Andrew, I'm going to give you a completely useless piece of information.
Yeah, please.
When I was younger, I always believed in a very good tie when I was playing in the North Miami Highlight School, right?
Sure.
I used to iron my cintas.
I'm telling you.
You know what? It did not help my game one bit. It did not. It did not. It looked good.
Maybe he's got an iron back there, because that is the wow. That's the best looking Cinta we've seen.
Keeps them nice. The Cinta, of course, there is
Look
that.
I mean, you see what I'm saying, though? The tie, it overlaps beautifully. I mean, there's not one missed.
Well, look,
Movement
Jairo's
there.
acknowledged he
Yeah.
has a few superstitions, especially before his serve. He has a. You see before he serves, he has a few, I don't necessarily call them rituals, but some movements that he engages in. It's the same thing every time he believes in it. Maybe the same thing with the tie.
Yeah, you see where he is right now. That's like a free throw routine almost on the serve. He does the same thing
No
every
question
time.
about it.
He goes back, leans up against the glass.
You'll see him do a few things here you'll see him that he does it before every serve, whether it's doubles or singles.
You see that, I mean, in all other sports too, and that's great. If you have a routine, it just keeps you focused, it keeps you locked in, and on the task at hand right now, that's trying to beat Nicolas in this second set and then a third. See if he can take this second one. He's got the serve to begin. We are ready to begin set 2. Jairo serves to Nicolas.
There's the shirt, there's the helmet. 2 bounces, I believe it is. 3 bounces. 4. I didn't memorize it, so.
Two. There's the serve. We begin.
It's a tug of the shirt and the helmet.
I'm with you. Now the tug, that's, yeah. Good catch off the sidewall there by Nicolas. Backhand into the corner. Robote forehand. Powered inside. Caught off the sidewall. Here's Nicolas. A runner. Sneaks by Jairo front ways. He makes the save on the back end. Nicolas looking to attack. He's got it up high on the left side. Costado inside. There's the scoop. Backhand. Forehand Robote. Nicely thrown. Jairo now. Let's make a save of his own. Back inside. Cut off. Here's Nicolas. Robote forehand to the inside. Catch by Nicolas. Leads the backhand inside. Nicolas up there at the 10. Another one comes shooting off the back wall. Jairo keeps this low and hard. Nicolas takes it on the bounce. Forehand Robote. Stopped again. Here's Nicolas now with a 9. It's off the back wall. Robote. Crossing, Nicolas trying to stay with it. Comes over the top on the return. Here's the scoop by Jairo. Inside placement. Nicolas is there. Backhand. There's a little bullet right in the corner. Not a lot on that Robote. Jairo gets in there to make the save. Robote 2-wall. Oh, Jairo gets there. Jairo whips it inside. Low and hard. What a scoop. There's Nicolas. Jairo just lays it up with a big bounce. Nicolas settles back there at the 10. Winds up another one. This one stayed inside. There's the scoop. Hard backhand. Just out of reach of Nicolas. Gets out there to 9. Plays the Robote inside. Jairo now launches one to pass. Nicolas digs it out. Puts it on the wall.
Tipped.
Jairo with a tip ball. Nicolas, it's the first point of our second set.
Both Nicolas and Jairo playing conservative, not wanting to give anything away. And one could wait a rather long wait, waiting for either one of them to just drop the ball. There you go. Then you get as much as you want.
Ball missed off the side wall. It's a second point for Nicolas. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Robote forehand power to the inside. Jairo makes a save. Catch by Nicolas up there at the 10. Backhand. Cut off there by Jairo. Jairo winds it up, puts it at the feet of Nicolas. The scoop is missed. Jairo now on the board in this second set. He serves.
Beautifully thrown low and hard to score.
Robote forehand missed by Nicolas. Jairo quickly ties things back up 2-2. Rebote forehand over the top to the inside. There's a scoop by Nicolas. Good catch off the sidewall. Jairo's two-wall. Dropped into the pad. That's low. That's a third point for Nicolas.
It's also self-reinforcing of why not to do it. But only for a guy like Jairo, who he basically knows it's not his shot. He's so good with that forehand, the catching, the positioning. When he does throw it, that two-all, he just doesn't have the same level of confidence.
Forehand Rebote, stopped overhead. Jairo comes out hard from the right side. Nicolas is right there, stands in to make the play. Forehand Rebote pushed outside. Nicolas runs under it. Hard throw. Ooh, right back to Jairo. Outside placement. Stopped on the bounce. Nicolas now at the carom. It lands in and it scores.
Beautifully done.
4-2 lead for Nicolas in our second set.
That carom by Nicolas, very well executed. Again, the danger is that Jairo is going to get it on the right side and do some damage with it, but that was thrown sufficiently out of his way.
Jairo clears the overhead screen on the backhand. Nicolas drops it inside. Oh, Jairo elevated it right to Nicolas. He drops it on the bounce. That's picked up. Here's Jairo from the 9. Leaping catch, Nicolas, same spot, a little bit harder. Good control there by Jairo. Comes out from the right side. This comes shooting off the back wall, saved to the inside. Here's Jairo on the bounce, another backhand. Rebote forehand right over Jairo's back, in play. He makes the save. This one right along the wall. Jairo gets in there before it crosses. The backhand passing again. Rebote laid up. Jairo on the right side, blasted to the inside. The scoop is missed. Jairo gets a third point, cuts the deficit to just 1.
It is hard to explain when you're not actually sitting here in the Fronton or on the court, or certainly have the view that we have, that it's not just, well, he saw the ball was going there, why didn't he just move up? It's like, no, you don't see the spins that the ball is taking, especially as it's coming in low. Always want to make those catches above your waist whenever possible.
Another powerful serve handled off the sidewall. Nicolas. Oh, what a tough catch there by Jairo on the return. Backhand. Hits high off the back wall. Nicolas on the rebote. That clears. Jairo hard to the inside. Ooh, that stays up the middle. Nicolas now. Coasty inside along the wall. Jairo, good catch. Better control. There's the backhand. Nicolas faked the 2-wall. Dropped it inside. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
We always take time to describe interference as a request that is made. It's not something that happens automatically. If the player feels that he's been interfered with, he looks at the judge and basically makes the request, and the judge, if he believes that, yes, he was interfered with and that he could have gotten to the ball.
And that's where Jairo's looking there at that camera. He's looking at the back judge just out of the picture and granted it. Replaying the point. Nicolas leads 4-3. Oh, in and out of the basket. That serve goes. That's an ace. 4-4 is the score. Jairo serves.
Jairo's got a weapon in that right side. He's got an absolute weapon in that right side.
Backhand to the inside. Drops low off the back wall. Saved by Nicolas. Wow, that cleared. Another return. Forehand Rebote back over the top. Picked up off the side wall. Nicolas rifles it in the corner. Dropping. Kind of died. Jairo just lays it up. Nicolas attacking up at the 7 on the right side. Low and hard. Scoop by Jairo. Forehand Rebote clears and passes again. Jairo now waits on it. He just launches one of his own. Nicolas lays it up. He got on the rebote, stopped. Jairo whips it inside again. There's a scoop. What body control by Nicolas. Oh, not a lot on that one. Just sweeps it off the floor. Nicolas attacking again up at the 7. There's a 2-wall.
Beautiful.
Thrown to score. 5 points for Nicolas. He has a possible set and a possible match point.
You know, Jairo makes a beautiful save here. This ball is just dropping. He literally gets the cesta right in between the floor and the ball, drops into his cesta, makes the save. Nicolas comes along, kills it. Beautiful costado 2-wall.
That's a really good one.
2-score. Very well done. Nicolas has played a really smart game. Both sets. See if he's able to finish it out.
Jairo up there at the 10, backhand inside, right on the wall. Nicolas off his footing, makes the save. Jairo advancing on it, has it in the air, powers it inside. Nicolas looking for the rebote, saves it as a 2-wall. It's caught overhead. Jairo keeps the pressure on, low and hard. That's scooped up off the side wall. Rebote forehand. Oh, that's launched in the corner. Nicolas in position, makes a save of his own. Jairo takes it in the air. Forehand back inside, scoop just missed. We are tied up at 5-5. Jairo looking to take this to a third set. Nicolas, it's a possible match point.
I was already giving it to him. Had that ball stayed in his cesta, just what an outstanding catch that would have been. Yeah. But that's how much play the ball has in it when the player is going for the catch. You saw it right there.
Nicolas. Oh, dropped it right in the corner. Great diving save by Jairo. Keeps the match going. Nicolas 2-wall. It opens and scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Nicolas ends it in straight sets. 6-4, 6-5. You know, these two have played some great matches over their battle court careers. Adding another one there. I mean, the closest set, 6-4. Not much separating these two, but Nicolas takes both sets and the match. Take a look at this final throw. Lunging back forward, he makes the rebote save, but it's off the wall. Nicolas from the costado, where he was very effective today, throwing it to score for the win. 2.5 points now for the Warriors on this game day through our first 2 matches. Coming up next, 5th Division doubles, Williams and Julin take on CRB and Kubala.